Hi. Well, browsing social media can be injurious not only to your health but your wallet as well. I mean, you may know that I have a massive collection of model cars. Well, I don't know, I would think I have about 200 model cars, which to me is massive, but there are people with thousands out there, and I'm a mere minnow in that sense of the word. But well, when you want to display your model cars, you need a way of displaying them. And I was just browsing Instagram and I came across these guys, Race District, and they've got some pretty cool looking racks or shelves for your model cars or anything else really that are well modeled on actual car spoilers. I mean, I hope you can see that there. And well, of course, my fingers did the talking, and I ordered myself one. So let's see how it has panned out. It has arrived, has to be assembled, and well, wall mounted too. So I'm pretty excited because from what I saw on their Instagram, the workmanship looks pretty good, the reviews are favorable, and overall seems like a pretty neat way to show off your model cars. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so let's see what we get in the packet. Well, it came like this, very well wrapped, I gotta say. Opening out the main paper, it's all once again very nicely done in bubble wrap. First thing we've got here is a little packet of screws, wall plugs, pretty much everything you'd need to assemble it. So yeah, thanks a lot guys, this is really good that you've included everything, including what I need to mount it to the wall. So yeah, if you're supplying a piece of furniture that needs wall mounting or otherwise some specialized kind of mounting, it's always good to include it, and you guys doing that has made this a lot easier. I don't have to look for wall plugs and stuff like that. So let's get to the main attraction, which once again you can see is very well packaged with bubble wrap. I mean, my son's gonna have a enjoyable time popping these, in fact. Okay, before I get into it, let's move on. And so what have we got here now? Okay, so this is one of the shelf brackets, and as you can see, it looks to be quite good quality steel. I'm guessing it's steel by the weight of it. Looks to be quite good quality steel. So let's just place it there on the table, and then we've got the other bracket here, and once again, yes, it's identical of course to the first one. So yeah, good quality steel, quite hefty. I don't think that there'll be any issue with these in bearing the weight requirement for this piece of equipment. Okay, let's get that out of the way. And now these are what I really like. These are the side. Now this I got in Nissan GTR livery, but if you have a look at these guys Instagram page, actually I'm going to show it to you as well on the screen, but let's try again. If you look at Race District's Instagram, you can see they've got, I don't know if you can see this, but they've got Shell V-Power, they've got AMG wings, they've got a Porsche wing, they've got a BMW M Sport wing. So yeah, there's quite a lot of stuff that Race District offers. And well, I guess you could ask me about custom jobs as well. I mean, I didn't, I just wanted to get this one to have a look and see how it was. So let's keep that one there, get the other one out as well. Once again, these feel like, I mean, this is MDF board or medium density fiber board, compressed board, but it looks to be quite good quality, and you can see all these the stickers and all are pasted quite nicely on it. And yeah, overall I think the manufacturing quality is pretty high. So let's keep those there. And then we've got the main thing here itself, which is of course the shelf. So we can see, oh, this is quite heavy, I've got to say, and we've got pre-drilled holes on the sides for the wings, or the sides of the spoiler, as well as we've got two more pre-drilled holes here for the brackets. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get all this packaging out of the way, and then let's get assembling. Right, so here we are, and I have opened the nail packet as well. You can see that you've got your 4 wall plugs and screws right there. You've got 4 long self-tapping screws, and you've got 4 short self-tapping screws. And I also noticed that this is there, which I'm going to take a photo of with my phone, well, not the one that's recording, but my normal phone right now, and show it to you, because what it is basically is a checklist of all the items you've got in there, and it also gives the measurement for the wall holes, so you can really, you can properly set the shelf, the length, the width, and even the drill size, which is a number 7 drill bit. I think I have a number 7, I know I have a number 6 and an 8, but I'll have to check that out and see, but it's very good that they include all this information, you know, because I mean there are much more established and, you know, big name vendors have bought similar kind of things for, and I just figure everything out on my own. So you guys are doing a really good job of, you know, making this as easy as possible, which is great. Keep up the good work. So now we've got the shelf face down, or rather facing the correct way. I'm going to flip it over to get the nail holes into place, and then from there we have got the brackets which we have to, I believe, fix like this. Yes, that goes there, that's not for the wall. So let's get going. Now common sense would tell me that the kind of self-tapping screw that goes into this is the shorter one, because if I were to use the longer one, it's just going to come all the way through the other side. It's going to be a bit silly. So yeah, so I'm going to use that yeah, let's get tightening the screws. Okay, here we go. Once again, very easy I gotta say. Okay, just a little slipping there. Yep, it's just a reminder for me not to be too hasty. I am excited about this after all. I mean, it's something that I've been really looking forward to getting. So yeah, here we go. Let's put the other one there like that. I hope I'm doing this correctly. Let's find out, I suppose. We will have to find out, won't we? Okay, and then let's put that one like that there. Okay, so we've got everything tightened up here. Let's do one more check to make sure that all the screws are in properly. Now we don't want to excessively tighten them either, because remember this is medium density fiber board, and well, this kind of board is generally not recommended to have things screwed and unscrewed multiple times into it, because, you know, it can deteriorate. So now we've got the first part of the shelf, which would actually be mounted on your wall like this. So what we got to do now is install these lovely GTR wings. Now let's think a bit how it's going to be. So the shelf is going to be like that, which means that yeah, so if this is a car, this would be the front side of the car and that would be the rear side of the car. So I would typically have to have, I believe, the wings this way or this way. I think the other way, if I'm not mistaken. Let's just have a look and see. Actually, what I'm going to do is the kind folks at Race District sent me a photo of the shelf before it was sent to them, which you can see here, before they sent it to me. So yeah, I can see. So basically the longer side goes towards the front of the car, which means that that is the front of the car, which means that it should go like this. Yes, the bottom, this cut part is towards that side. I don't know if that makes any sense. I hope I'm making sense here. But yeah, I mean, this is the kind of thing I really enjoy doing. I mean, one of my other dream jobs would have been to be a official Lego builder, but I don't think the company does have openings for people like that who live in Sri Lanka. If they do, it would be very nice. So yeah, just a shout out to Lego there. Hey, if you guys are looking for someone in the South Asian area to do some building for y'all, hint hint. I also love to do to assemble IKEA furniture. So yeah, pretty much. Maybe I could make another living out of that, assembling IKEA furniture. But then again, much like one of the idols who inspired me to become what I am today, an automotive test driver and reviewer, and that person would be Jeremy Clarkson, I too am allergic to excessive manual labor. So yeah, it's an interesting situation there, and this is going in quite well. I'm being a little bit ham-fisted, shall we say, because I guess, well, yeah, I need to slow down a bit. Let's see how it goes. Okay, now let's get this one in. Okie dokie. Put that aside, and well, whoa, that's heavy. This is what it looks like. Have I assembled it right? Well, yeah, I think I have assembled it right. So what remains now is to go and mount this thing on a wall, you know. But I gotta say, it looks pretty awesome already. I'm extremely happy with how it has turned out. And yeah, next is gonna be a wall mounting the thing. I hope I can keep it like that. That's the safest way to keep it. Yeah, I think this should be okay for now. I'm just gonna stop this segment of video and then let's look at the wall mounting part. Right, so here's everything I need to wall mount it on my admittedly rather messy work table. Well, naturally we need a drill, and apart from that you also need an extension cord, because the reason for that is when you're drilling holes in the wall or anywhere else, you never want the cord of the drill to be a restraining factor where it can suddenly get pulled taut or anything, so you need plenty of wires, so an extension cord is useful. Got my spirit level to make sure it's level on the wall, got my Sharpie there to mark the points on the wall to drill, got a little hammer to help send in the wall plugs into the wall once I've drilled the hole. I've got my drill bit here, that's a number 6. Now I didn't have a number 7, so I figured I'd use a number 6 and gently wiggle it about a bit to get the hole slightly large as needed, because if I use a number 8 it's going to be too big, and it's always better to drill a smaller hole and slightly make it larger than drill a hole that's too large and then have to drill again or fill it with cement and drill again kind of thing. Got my screwdrivers. Actually I don't need the flathead, I only need the star or Phillips head one, and of course the 4 wall plugs and screws that came with the set. So this is all the equipment I need for wall mounting. Stay tuned. So here it is, wall mounted in place. As you can see, the brackets have been mounted to the wall using the provided screws and well the wall plugs that you can't see here. I think it's pretty sturdy. I mean, it has a very little bit of sideways movement there, but then I guess because the metal has a little bit of give in it, but otherwise this thing feels pretty sturdy. You can see the side wings with the GTR script on them looks very nice, and you can also see that I've populated the shelf with my model cars. These model car acrylic boxes you may recall from a previous review that I did of them. So yeah, overall I'm really happy with how this thing has turned out. You can see it's more than suitable for the purpose, and yes, I may very well get myself another one. So great job Race District, and I recommend this product. I'm very happy with it, and yeah, this is not a paid advertisement or anything. I bought this for myself, for my own purposes, and thought I'd do a review on it, which has turned out quite well, I've got to say. So this is the kind of local innovation that we really need to see more of in Sri Lanka. So on that positive note, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you found it useful. Do reach out to these guys if you want to get one of your own made. Even if it's a custom design, I'm sure they can do something about it. Just talk to them and see. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Finally, have a great day as always.